Why did he draw? Huh? What, was he trying to say that his Perulia lasts 3 turns, bro? Cheating in Modern! Anti-smell fragrance. Oh, is he saying you can't set Poplar face up with anti-spell? You can. My opponent stalled the game. Now this guy doesn't let me read anything. Cheating. He said stay in M1. All right, let's pull up the logs here. Let's have a look what's going on. Summons a Link one immediately goes into SP without any second passing. Now he said you have interruption on SP. Let's have a look at this turn. Blue draws a card. Red points at a card in the opponent's hand. Red says we are in M1, points a card in hand. Why is he returning a card to the top of his deck? So he normals Ash. Ash add Poplar, declares Poplar, Caesar negates Poplar. I'm reviewing the log, bro. Chill. I hate that when players just assume I joined the duel and I instantly know what's happening. Declares Ash, adds Poplar, declares Poplar in hand, gets Caesared. Poplar dies, declares Poplar effect to place in the back row. Says battle phase, punches over the Lacrima. I don't know what he punched over the Lacrima with, but okay. So he summons relinquished anima, instantly sends the anima to grave to make SP. Blue says wait. I mean, dude, come on. You instantly linked without allowing any response time. I will allow a response on the summon of anima. Please rewind to that game state. He don't have response? What do you mean? There's Lacrima in the grave. Clearly, if they're saying they have one, then they do. The card was draw. What is he talking about? I would also like to know if the card he drew first goes to top. What drawn card? So what? What drawn card? I don't see a drawn card in these logs. I hate this. I hate when they're just like, what about the card he drew? Bro, this is a fucking half-hour long log. Tell me when it happened. I went to the end and he told me that it had effects in M1. Entered end phase, ended turn. Blue said M1. Declared effect of Lacrima. Special summons a Lacrima, shuffles back for cost, and then passes, draw a card. And red says, no, we are in M1. Oh, I see. Okay. The card they drew does return to the top of the deck. I see what happened. I see what happened. So red just clicked end turn, and then blue made some plays on his attempt to leave main phase. And then he drew for turn when red was like, no, I was gonna make more plays if you were doing stuff in my main phase. Which is fine. The card just goes back to top. Okay, so no response to this, so we're good. All right, sure. Have a nice day. Edison ruling call. High issue. Ah, my favorite, trap dust shoot. I love the trap dust shoot calls. Judge, he waited for me to go to M1 before activating it. Good evening, Judge, but it's not possible to wait 40 minutes every time for a game. Only to be told after I complained that my opponent has a... I don't know what this means. There's no way he's waiting around for his own convenience. Is it censoring the word phone? My overlay is censoring the word phone. I mean, I'm going to be... First off, it wasn't 40 minutes. He's been waiting for 2 minutes. It was not 40 minutes. If you need to leave for something like a phone call, you should leave the duel. Low play warning. Please proceed. Go players being impatient is so funny. This is actually Edison, not Goat, surprisingly enough. My opponent pressed pause because he randomly called a judge. What was the judge call for? He is having harassing behavior towards me. Harassing behavior, huh? You have to get better at remembering your plays. What was the judge call for, though? Standby, re-enter draw phase, activated, wanted. Red says you have to get better at remembering your plays. Blue calls for a glitch, adds Diabellstar. Did you call a judge because your opponent said you have to get better at remembering your plays? Is that really dead ass? I play for fun, not to be laughed at by some guy online. Bro, come on. That's ridiculous. Now you're being laughed at by this guy online. Misclick are in the DB rules. Yes, that's no reason for a judge call. But then Red paused the game for no reason. Red paused the game for no reason. There was no reason to pause the game there. Like, what the fuck? In this instance, I will be issuing both players a warning. You should not be pausing for non-gameplay related issues. And Blue, you should not be calling for something so pointless. Your opponent didn't say anything bad. Now both of you be nice and proceed. Like, he said gameplay related, though. It wasn't gameplay related at all. It wasn't gameplay. Blue called because red said you have to get better at remembering your plays. Because blue went standby, then back to draw to use wanted. Cheating in modern. All right. Whoa. What the fuck? Dyer mentioned. Hello. Fallen and the Virtuous. Oh, in draw. Stay here 2 hours. Good guy. What's happening? Blue drew a card. Red activates boss fight. And then declares boss fight. Blue signals okay. Views deck. Then red activates boss stage. Blue draws a card. Declares effective boss stage. Activates the Fallen the Virtuous. Pointed at boss stage. Red says, wow, strong player. Wow, you are very macho. Win YCS question mark. Good player, incredible. Blue says, any response. Red says, I asked you a rude question. Blue says, pop field, please. Red says, beg me. Since you're not answering my question, rude bore. I mean, that's just intentional stalling. I'm going to pull up the rules because I don't remember what the new rules are for this. I believe it's under UC cheating now. Yeah, 3-day ban. You are intentionally stalling here due to being salty that your opponent drew the out to your card. I'll be freezing for intentional stalling. Simple enough. That is a UC cheating penalty. Does this guy have a history? He doesn't. He's gonna have one now. Hell yeah. Big fan of intentional stalling. And he left. He's running. Chat, he's running. Run. I'm gonna fucking run away from this judge. There's no way he's gonna be able to freeze me. I've already frozen him. He's already frozen. I already froze him. This is such a weird log though. Like, he activates this and he goes, wow, strong player. You are very macho. Win YCS question mark. Good player, incredible. I asked you a rude question. Beg me to pop my like, fuck you, man. What a dumbass. Like, what a fucking bozo. Do you want to have fun looking at an Alex Credini gameplay cheating in the stupidest way possible? He got freezed rip content. Can I send you the replay? Yes, please. What happened to my goat? Is my goat washed? Alex Credini versus Caparella. The new rules might have gotten his ass. Maybe. All right, Mr. Credini, what did you do? Bro, insta concedes. Sure. All right, Gold Sark. Are you getting delta on that shit? Hell yeah. Huge. Huge. Set the TB11. Activate, banish. Manco. Okay, they're both speaking Italian. I know what this means. Okay, so he's going to go White Rabbit. Link 2 into the Lizard. Lizard, banish the Dormouse. My Dormouse now. Dormouse effect. Banish the Chessie Cat. Chessie's going to banish the March Hare. Draw 2. Oh, he's playing Inscription. Interesting. March Hare add back. Link for the Red Ransom. Malice in the Mirror. Activate backup. Summon the backup. Add the Wizard. Discard the Inscription. Sure. March Hare. Banish the White Rabbit. Link into the White Binder. Banishing 2. Red Ransom. Summon back. Banishes. Oh, he has a response. Yeah, he has the bell. It says, my bad. Allows it. Interesting. Doesn't choose to bell the White Binder. Doesn't banish anything off the Red Ransom. Summon Wizard. Summons Dormouse. Sets the MTP. Link 5 for the Allied Code Talker. Summons the White Binder. Set. So this is Judgment, MTP, Malice in the Mirror. Surely he doesn't lose this, right? There's like no way. I don't understand why he didn't bell the White Binder, but sure. Activate Prayers. Allied Code Talker to negate. Normal summon the bell. Solemn Judgment. End of game. Sure. All right, we going into the game 3. All important. And he got frozen for this, apparently. Perulia activated and draw. Goes Thrust. Sets Black Goat Laughs. Pre-prep. Gets delta'd. He's probably just passing here, right? Alex Credini has called a judge. Canceled the call. I assume he was calling for slow play. More than likely calling for slow play. Activates that. Says lag. Malice and Underground. Opponent okays it. Banishes Chessie. Summons the Chessie. Set, activate MTP, banishing Chessie, adds Dormouse, gets drolled, normal Dormouse effect into the White Rabbit, get Black Goat laughs on White Rabbit, link 1 for the Lingerebo, goes back up at Ignister, summon, doesn't add because he's under droll, Haggard effect, banish the Dormouse, Dormouse effect. Okay. Link the White Binder. White Binder, banish the Black Goat. Set the TB11. Activates TB11, banishes the White Binder. Summons a Chessie. White Binder effect summon, no draw, because obviously droll. Pass. He didn't attack. Sure. Interesting that he chose not to attack. I mean, he just loses this pre-prep, right? He just loses here. Why did he draw? Huh? What, was he trying to say that his Perulia lasts 3 turns, bro? Huh? Alex Credini cheating. Ah! Actual cheater! Actual chat! Mocharmy moles! He spelled it wrong! He spelled it wrong! Oh, that's bad, dude. That's so bad. So for context, his opponent was like, he's saying, show me the log. Because in the log, if you're on the red player side, it'll just show opponent drew a card, opponent returned a card to bottom of deck. And so Alex Credini here copy-pasted, returned the Meowls to the deck, but also he was trying to say drew Molcharmy Meowls. And because he wanted to keep the Druiswarm. He misspelled it. Does his opponent catch that? Moles! Log falsification. And that just means idiot in Italian, I believe, is what that means. And he just left the duel. Was it worth it, Mr. Credini? Was it worth it? And he got frozen for this shit. Hold up. How long is he frozen for? I need to see. I need to know how long he's frozen for. Week and a half. Week and a half, bro. Here I thought bro was reformed, man. I thought bro was reformed. Why would he do this, man? Why would you do... Why? Just take your L. Why would you do this? Molcharmy fucking moles, dude. Fucking moles.